Everybody great?
All right, you met with the department rep. You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible to that charge?
Possible.
Okay, I'm going to set aside the default judgment. Default judgment is set aside. Plea is accepted. You can go down the hall and I think you have a bond. You can deal with them on that, okay? I don't know whose name it is. I don't see that right here in front of me. 225, if it's in your name.
Yeah.
Either way, go down and talk to them, okay? Thank you.
Clerk.
Correct. Scott Matthew Reno, 23B143113. But I have seated up here Natalie Brown at the table, my right, your left. Have you talked to your lawyer yet, Ms. Brown? I'm sorry? Have a seat there at the table. I'll be right with you, okay? Sir, your name?
Scott Green.
You're charged with failure to pay $285. So she posted a bond, but I don't see the amount here.
There's a personal bond.
Where you been?
What's that?
Where have you been on this case? This is a 2023 case. Why are we still fooling around with this?
That's gotta be 25. I just got pulled over a couple of days ago.
But you got pulled over on a new ticket a couple of days ago. This is from October 6th of 23 that I have.
I got diabetes and it's messing with my memory and
Do you work, sir?
yes.
Lisa, can you tell me how much? It says warrant canceled, bond posted, and I don't see anything in here. Did he post 285?
I don't see a bond. It looks like the warrant was canceled by the police department, but we have not received a bond.
Release on medical. Do you have all this to pay? 285?
I guess I do, yeah. You said I have to pay 285?
I'm asking you if you have the money now to pay this.
If I can make payments, no, I don't.
You've had 2 years to make payments.
Yeah, I
Can't do this, sir.
totally forgot about it, didn't know about it.
Do you have anything today?
Yeah,
What do you have today?
probably about $100 maybe. There's 30, right?
Do you have $100? Yes?
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll set you up. We pay 100 right now. You can do that, right?
Yeah,
And then I'll let you pay this. I'll let you set up your own payment plan. How much can you afford to pay weekly or bi-weekly?
well, I'm getting paid.
You just need to tell me how much you can pay.
$100.
You sure? I don't need $100.
50.
When do you get paid next?
The beginning next month. The first of next month?
What kind of payments are they? Is that Social Security?
No, I'm on medical from Baltimore right now, and that's how they're.
Well, I'll let you, can you pay 100 today and $50 bi-weekly beginning on September the 22nd or not?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what I'll have you do. You pay 100 today, 50 bi-weekly beginning September 22nd. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay? Or you can come in. All right? Good luck to you.
Thank you. Getting going.
Where is Rockwood here today, Lisa?
There.
This has to go to Rockwood. This is a 771 case, Ms. Thompson. Where's Ms. Thompson? Okay, so you're gonna go follow this gentleman right here that's walking in. He's gonna take that file to the prosecutor. The review hearing dates in October, and you're gonna see if they'll dismiss it now, okay? Move to dismiss it now. So follow him. Thank you. Natalie Nicole Brown. 25F2589442. Good morning, Mr.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, 373824. I'm a defendant.
Ma'am, your name. All right, so just give me 1 second here, if you would, please. Your client pled to disturb the peace. It looks like under HYTA, right?
Yes, sir.
And the agreement was 3 to 6 months. Let me Well, let me double check that one. Some confusing this. No, to be determined. So have you had a chance to review the report? Whether and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions? And by the way, is Michaela Harrison here? Michaela Harrison either here in court or on Zoom?
No, not on Zoom.
You've reviewed the report, no material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Your Honor, there are actually two. My client is no longer employed at Hampton Manor. As of about 2 weeks ago, she is looking for work at the moment. And just a minor correction, her other child is now age 2 instead of 1. So I went through the recommendations of probation with my client. She knows what is going to be expected of her. Do not anticipate any problems whatsoever. Would ask the court to adopt those recommendations, please.
Ma'am, is there anything that you would like to say here?
Well, not just want to ask me questions.
I'm sorry?
Not just want to ask me a question.
Kind of lost your temper here, huh? 10 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I'm not going to order all these different programs. I'm going to order anger management with 4-week follow-up. No contact with Michaela Harrison or Solomon Knighton. No contact with them. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. Do you understand that, ma'am? You're not to return to 25811 Valley Creek Drive in Flat Rock. Do you understand that, ma'am? Two days on the court work program, 1 day of community service. We're going to schedule you for 2 days on our court work program, which will cost $35 a day for a total of $70. 1 day of community service. I'm going to let you complete that. I'm going to give you all the way until October 31. So again, anger management with 4-week follow-up with firearms, no dangerous weapons. You're not to return to 25811 Valley Creek Drive in Flat Rock. No contact with the victim, Michaela Harrison or Solomon Knighton. Not to possess firearms, not to possess dangerous weapons. 2 days court work, 1 day community service by October 31. Fines are $100. Costs are $75. 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So your fines and costs are $300. Probation fees are $200. And your court work program fees are $70 for a total of $570 plus a screening fee of $60 for $630 plus attorney fees of $40. I believe that's $675. Is that right, Lisa? 364.
I got 670.
670. So you pay 670. We're going to give you a review hearing date. You come back on that date. If you're compliant, the case would be dismissed. Do you understand that? You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that? All right, what is the review hearing date? So this should be end of June or early, very, very early July.
I figured out April, so hang on, let me get a different date.
Yeah, okay. Ma'am, do you have all this to pay?
No, well,
How much do you have today? I can't hear you. When can you pay this?
I pay my son's SSI check on the 1st.
Your Honor, my client's asking for a payment plan, and for now, when she's unemployed, can she pay $100 monthly?
Yeah, that's $100 monthly, and I'll start that beginning October the 7th. Ma'am, if you don't have the money on any due date, you call the court or go on Zoom, or you come talk to me on or before the due date. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Fair enough? All right.
June 25th at 9 o'clock.
June the 25th at 9 a.m. So you're going to get your notice. You're going to go over to probation. They'll go over the order of probation with you, okay? Any questions? All right, I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge Pope's docket in this session gave us a range of matters, from old cases finally getting resolved to a fresh sentencing that carried real weight. Things opened with Scott Matthew Reno, who pled to impeding traffic at a HYTA default judgment, accepted the plea, and sent him off to clear up bond issues. Nothing dramatic there, but it showed Pope's knack for cleaning up old cases efficiently while giving defendants a way to move forward. Then came a man facing a lingering failure to pay case from back in 2023. He had mulled over recently on a new ticket and was still struggling with medical issues and memory lapses tied to diabetes. He owed $285, and Pope pressed him. After 2 years, why wasn't it paid? The man said he could put down $100 today, so the judge structured a plan. $100 immediately, then $50 bi-weekly starting later in September. Pope emphasized communication, telling him that if he couldn't pay, he could always call or Zoom in for an extension. It was classic Pope, firm on responsibility, but flexible enough to keep the defendant out of deeper trouble. The most involved matter was Natalie Nicole Brown's sentencing for disturbing the peace under HYTA. Her lawyer clarified a dates, no longer employed at her old job, and her youngest child now 2 years old. Brown herself admitted she'd lost her temper in the incident, and the judge zeroed in on that, reminding her how costly poor judgment can be. Pope handed down a structured sentence: 10 months probation, anger management with a 4-week follow-up, 2 days of court work, 1 day of community service, and strict no-contact orders with the named victims. He also barred her from returning to the address where the dispute took place and from possessing firearms or dangerous weapons. Fines and fees totaled $670, with a payment plan of $100 a month beginning in October. Importantly, he explained that if she complied, the case could be dismissed early, a second chance tied directly to accountability. Throughout, Pope kept the tone steady and professional. He was skeptical when defendants offered thin excuses, like the man with unpaid fines. But he was patient enough to work out a plan rather than shutting the door. With Brown, he struck a balance between stern discipline and encouragement, recognizing the impact on her family while making sure the court's orders were clear and enforceable. Overall, the atmosphere was calm and efficient, with Pope alternating between sharp reminders and constructive flexibility. There wasn't any high drama, just the everyday business of justice carried out with fairness and clarity. Time to break this one down. Judge Pope worked through a docket that showed both the weight of accountability and the value of structured second chances. From traffic cleanups to probation terms, he kept the balance steady. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone,